Across the country, spoken word is becoming an ever-popular form of self-expression. With nights like Spoken Word London growing rapidly in the capital, the demand to perform poetry live in front of an audience is at an all-time high. That's why we've tasked journalism student Emily with visiting, writing and performing at a night in front of a live audience. She's got 5 minutes to perform in, and anything can happen.
I can't wait to have this over. I can't wait for all of you to be out of my life. No, I'm joking.
Please give it up for Emily.
Having suffered with her nerves from a young age, Emily's task ahead could prove a challenge for her. I mean, obviously to some degree I kind of pushed you to do this last.
Yeah, I was forced into it.
But why do you think you did decide to do it?
Because obviously, like, my degree is for writing anyway. So, and everyone on my, a lot of people in my course like doing creative writing as well. So, I was like, well, it's a good opportunity to do that, and it's also a really good thing to just like, I just wanted to like push myself to do something that I wouldn't normally do. Once I accidentally got roped into being part of the green team in high school, and I had to go and like talk in front of loads of people at London Zoo. That was like my least coolest moment ever.
What happened?
There was like loads of journalists, and they were all like had recorders, and then my legs started shaking, and then on my last word my microphone cut out, and I was like, great. This is my humble abode. Yeah, this is my wall of random things. Wasabi sticker, Marvin Gaye, some steamed puddings, West Ham United. My mum supports them, so I just go like, if it's a free ticket and you can get a hot dog, I'm down. I've got a scarf as well. Shall I wear it?
Put it on.
But I just walk around like this.
Try not to cover the mic with it.
It's like, just, come on you irons, let's have you. I have this as well, which is a bit controversial. It's called the God Delusion. Not that, because I'm an atheist, it's just interesting, but this guy's a bit of a twat. Can I say twat? He's just a bit rude to religious people, but he's interesting sometimes.
To give Emily some understanding of her task, we sent her to speak to a spoken word professional.
Okay, my name's Patrick Cash. I host a night named Spoken Word London, which is open mic. Everyone gets 5 minutes, everyone who wants to speak gets 5 minutes, no one gets more than 5 minutes. So we have a kind of like equality, socialist ethos, and it's become quite popular. And because of that, I'm here today to speak to you.
So I'm going to have to perform spoken word for the first time soon, so what should I expect, or any advice that you could give me?
I don't like, there's this kind of a slight snobbery on the spoken word scene of people reading from paper or reading from the phone.
Yeah.
Don't listen to that, okay? Don't put if you're going to come along and do it for the first time, don't put extra pressure on yourself by trying to memorize your poem, because it's happened to me before when I'm trying to do something from memory, and I meet someone's eyes and audience, and it's a cosmic blast and bang, all the words are off my head, and then I can't. I've seen some people like bring it back, but I can't bring it back. So I'd say like if it's the first time, there's so much pressure anyway, and of expressing yourself, of revealing yourself to somebody through words, then I would say, just bring it written down or read it off your phone, and at least have that, and enjoy it. Like, people are there to support you. It's easy to get up there and think everyone is here to tear me down and deride me. Yeah. But actually, everyone's there to support one another, and they want you to do well, unless your poem is about virulent racist homophobia, which might not go down too well.
As performance day closes in, Emily decides to find some last-minute inspiration.
Button poetry is where I think most people, if they watch spoken word online, they watch it here, but there's some really, really good ones. And the thing is that all of the most popular ones are either really, really political, or they're actually like really hilarious, which is cool because I think it just shows that you can do something funny or something serious and people will still receive it like the same way.
Is that your notebook there?
Yeah, that's what the poem's written on.
Is it?
Yeah. It's called 3 weeks. I was just picking like a number of, yeah. So it's like the idea of like, or in 3 weeks so many things, like historic things in the world had already like started. So it's like, it is a long amount of time to do something. Or just because it's a short amount of time to write something, you can still do something really good. I am excited. I'll be more excited when I finish the poem. Like, I'm gonna finish it later, hopefully. Well, I'm gonna have to. But it's like, I think I'm more nervous about the fact, because I know when I speak in front of a lot of people, I speak really quickly. I speak quickly anyway, so I just need to like speak really slow, and because otherwise people are gonna be like, what the fuck is she saying? And it's just gonna completely lose like context. But yeah, I am really excited, I think. Because you know, like snooker players have a drink before they play and it just like slows your heart rate down. I'm gonna do that.
Do you have a drink before you go up?
No, I'm gonna become a snooker player.
It's performance day, and as tension mounts, Emily makes her way to the venue.
I'm actually feeling okay. Yeah, I'm quite excited. I just need to like make sure that I read it really slowly, and then it will last longer, and people will know what I'm saying. I just can't wait for it to be done. No, not in a bad way, just like, because then once I've done it, it will be like, yes. I really wish I hadn't eaten that chicken burger. I can just, it's like sat on my nerves. Yeah. Is it? Oh shit, there's a queue.
Oh yeah.
Cool, let's get on with Spoken Word London tonight then. Please welcome our first speaker tonight is a newcomer to Spoken Word London. Please give a very warm, friendly round of applause to Ian.
Step into the ship and you'll fall straight into the drink. All the plank can turn into one. Pun metal guitars act as an antidote but get drowned out by bells, bells, bells. More as the night grows, droning, going mental now.
I think there's like a special connection between kind of people and pigs.
You know it's impacting how I'm living. You know it's exact and unforgiving. It traps my soul within a box and it holds a lock that might lift me.
The only way my hair is distracting is if you are a bigot. So if my hair is too big, then I suggest you make room.
You guys have been lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to Martin. Next up on round two, please give it up for Emily.
If my iPhone 4 dies halfway through, that's not really a surprise. Got my drunk cockney in the back.
This is called 3 weeks. I wish we had had more time. I guess 3 weeks isn't a lot in the grand scheme of life. When we spend all our nights under the starry glaze of a Netflix projection and our hands burrowing into the four corners of a pizza box. The days pass as if waves are sometimes calming notion, but usually holding the same. We don't differ in space. We simply find an excuse instead of finding change. We sit, we lay, we wait for tasks, deadlines, and problems to fade. However, I realised in 3 weeks the first block of the Colosseum had been laid. Broken back, sun-glazed warriors with no opportunity to hibernate. In 3 weeks the outline of a brushstroke beauty had been placed. Mona solved this problem of perspective that we had all constantly made. And in 3 weeks John Lennon had found that riff on his guitar, F, A minor, E, D and C. It wasn't a lot, but he made it go that far. And in 3 weeks a man had found himself behind bars, not a reflection of his character, but a vision of his future held back from going far. And in 3 weeks, if you're this way inclined, you will understand that God created this earth several times, separated the light from the dark and the day from the night. It was only the beginning, but we evolved with might. But in 3 weeks, I could barely find time to write these lines. I think that the ink in this pen did not cry tears like yours. The ink in this pen did not show the crimson details of pain like yours. The ink of this pen simply cried, I think great things just need more time.
Thank you. Thank you very much to Emily.
The highly anticipated night is finally over, so we caught up with Emily for a reflection on her performance.
Oh, dear God. Oh, that's quite cool, I guess. I need to slow down when I talk in front of people. And I was gun fingering, it's like I was in Fire in the Booth.
Do it again.
Yeah, I think I am going to do it again. I just think it's a really good thing to do, to whether you want to like, because there's two parts to it. The part is like writing, and the other part is standing in front of people and like putting yourself out there in a really like vulnerable place. And I think, because obviously like, as someone who does journalism, writing is obviously a big part of what I'm going to be doing, or what I do anyway. So like the two things kind of go together perfectly. So yeah, I would definitely say if anyone's interested in doing it, then just do it. It's really not that scary, and it's over in a second, and you feel so good once you've done it.